Okay, so let's do a quick recap of some of the techniques we've just learned. So the first thing I'm going to do here, we're just going to get a nice vignette just to bring in some of the edges here. So let's go Control J, bring up a background layer, and we want the elliptical marquee tool, which is already highlighted, and we've feathered it 150. So left click, and then just drag the selection where we want it, and then we're going to go Shift Control I, which inverts the selection there, and then Control L, which brings up our levels. And just using the center slider, we can darken down the edges there. Click OK, and then click Control D to deselect, and we can have a look at that, and we can see just exactly what we've done there. And again, if we've gone too far, we can just play with the opacity just to change it. What I'm also going to show you next, we're going to do a black and white layer. So I'm just going to go down here and hit my gradient map, and let's click on here. Brings up our gradient editor. We're going to add a stop just under here by clicking, left click, double click on that, which brings up the color we can play with. So I'm going to go down to orange, and as you see, that brings in that nice warm color, and we can play until we get just the effect that we want. And as you see, you can click up here to get it darker, lighter and darker, depending on where you want to do it. And eventually you'll find your perfect place. You'll find a spot you like all the time, and either create an action or make a note of the numbers you have over here. So that looks good. I'm going to hit OK. And we can see the gradient map we have here, and I can also drag this around if I want to lighten or darken. That looks good, so hit OK. And shut that down. So there you go. We have we went from a nice bright shot on the dance floor. We added our vignette. We added a black and white layer. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of burning as well, just to bring in some of the edges. So I'm going to hit the burn tool. I'm going to make sure that my layers, either my background or layer 1 is highlighted, and then I have a very soft brush. Hardness is down to 9%, and I can just go over the edges and just darken down them, something like that. If I want to, anything that I just want to bring out so it's not as bright, it's not affecting, not taking all the attention away from the couple here. There we go. And we can take our time and play with this and just bring it in perfect. Cool. Okay, so that creates a very nice shot. It just brings all the techniques together just to show you exactly what we can do.